Hey, shalom, bless y'all out there. My name is Brother Ron. I'm the head of Clarksville, Tennessee out here in Clarksville. I want to go ahead and do a video of a testimony of me being in Straitway. As you can see, I have this shirt on, and the reason why I'm wearing this shirt, it says Straitway, Gathering of the Saints, God's 2013. And the reason why I'm wearing this shirt is because this shirt is close to the time frame that I've actually been in the faith. So I've been in the faith for almost 13 years now. So I'm going to give you a testimony of me being in Straitway for over 13 years now. So I've been in Straitway for going on 13 years, and I could say the time frame that I've been in Straitway. When I look at my life before I was in Straitway and where I am now, it is abundantly clear how much of a benefit that serving the Father under the tutelage of Pastor Charles Dow has been a tremendous blessing to me. And the reason why I say that is because I truly do believe that the Father gives us Jeremiah 3:15, right? And that's exactly what he did. And he has fed us tremendously over these years. Now I'm going to speak just for myself. He's fed me tremendously over the years with the word. And not only with the word, but with his examples and how we should be as Israelites and serve the Father and go from faith to faith, to glory to glory. And I truly do thank his example that he set before me, because it encouraged me to be a greater man than what I used to be. And that is the reality. That is the honest truth. You know, it's to the point now where we have purchased 75 acres. Me and a bunch of brothers who have come together have purchased land which wouldn't even been possible if I was not in the faith. It wouldn't even have happened. It wouldn't even have manifested. And the reason why I say that was because I wasn't doing it before the faith. You know what I mean? So I can't be prideful and say that I would accomplish these things in my life if I was not in Straitway. That is just a bold-faced lie. Not only that, I met my wife in Straitway, right? I met my wife in the faith. And now I have two beautiful sons. So the Father has blessed me abundantly in the faith with serving him. Now, mind you, once again, my wife heard the voice of Pastor Charles Dow. I heard the voice of Pastor Charles Dow. We met each other in the faith. And Yah has blessed me with children in the faith, right? And the reason why we came together is because we heard one man's voice. And that man was Charles Dow. Pastor Charles Dow. And I truly do thank him for standing on truth and standing in the face of adversity all these years and standing boldly and proclaiming the name of Yah, because that is what's happening. That's what's taking place. And being a light and a beacon to those out there, because if he was not letting his light shine before men, I wouldn't even have saw him. So I thank him for even doing that. And I thank the Father for giving him to me, because the word says that he has given gifts unto men. So my Elohim, the King of Kings, who I serve, the Most High Yah, gave him to me as a gift. Therefore, I will treasure him. You understand that? That's something that my King has personally done for me. Now, whether or not you receive him as a pastor, that's up to you. I know that I'm in his flock, and I'm part of the seal of his pastorship. And I'm glad to be so, because following his example has blessed my life tremendously in so many ways. I've learned deliverance. I've learned how to heal. I've received healing. I've cast out devils, right? Numerous times. I've been able to be a help to the body of Christ and to put my hand to the plow and actually pour myself into the work of the kingdom and see clear blessings, to see what the Father has promised in this life actually come to pass and actually come into existence, which shows me that he truly is a living Elohim. And this was all shown to me once again from being in Straitway, right? I could give you examples over and over how much the Father has blessed my life, right? You know, you see things online and you see a lot of statements being made. You're going to have that. That's going to have that. You know, you're going to have these things. It's blessed when men speak evil of you, right? So it's a positive thing when these things are out there, and You have to look at it that way. It says, woe unto you when men speak well of you. So you need to understand exactly what's going on. You know, a lot of things in the way the Father works is amazing, because a lot of things that are good for you don't taste good or don't feel good, right? I know Shepherd would use all the time, you know, exercise, it doesn't feel good, but the fruit of it, you know, it brings forth good fruit, right? Medicine, it tastes nasty, but that's what's good for you, right? Fast food tastes wonderful for you, but it's bad for you, right? So it's very clear how the Father works is completely different on how our mind will work. And we need to understand that. So when you see things like that being said about Straitway, don't be discouraged and don't be disturbed. Actually, that should encourage you to know, okay, well, obviously they're doing something right according to the word, right? Once again, 13 years, prosperity. I met my wife in the faith, received land in the faith, got my brothers and my sisters in the faith, like the word said, got a father figure, got a mother figure in the faith, just like the word says. These are the blessings that are written about, right? These are what Jesus said that we will receive in this life and in the world to come, 100-fold. So I would encourage y'all not to be so quick to pay attention to the negative things that people say, but be a Berean and search it out yourself. And do yourself a favor. Shepherd would say all the time, you know, come see for yourself, right? Come see for yourself. I can say a lot of things, but unless you touch feet on the ground and see for yourself, you're not truly gonna know. You're not truly gonna get the understanding that you desire to have. So with that being said, I want y'all to understand that being in Straitway, serving the Father, where the Father has led me to, has blessed my life tremendously under the leadership of Pastor Charles Dow, who I truly do appreciate and will continue to appreciate, and I will prove it by my works. So I want to say to y'all, stay encouraged, stay strong, and continue to do what you need to do, which is to search out the King. All right? Bless y'all. Shalom.